more unscheduled Long Dark streaming because I wanted to play, and why not? Thought I might as well. Hopefully the mic is less cursed this time. I don't know why the mic sound was so terrible last time. It was the usual setup, but my throat is pretty thrashed from beginning of tree pollen season, but I hope I did a sound check and I hope the mic is less terrible. I'm just trying to get my phone that I'm using as a second monitor for the chat to actually show the chat properly. I'm not that good at following along with the chat too on the second monitor, but we will try. But yeah, I have not even been back into that save. At last check, our little disaster man was in Hush River Valley. He indeed had picked up his moosehide satchel, which was the whole reason he went there. But, well, I may as well go back to the map. He has no sense of direction. He does, however, have a map. With me interpreting it, there's no way that could go wrong. There's absolutely no way that could go wrong. So last time he was trying to make his way out of Hush River Valley and back through into Mountain Town. At last check, he seemed to be somewhere around Stair Steps Lake. How he got there, I'm not sure, but he seemed to be there. So we are going to try to extract him without even doing a lot more purposeful exploring, because he's not even trying to see all the sights that there are to see in Hush River Valley at the moment. He just basically came to get the satchel and get back out. So I think our best plan, since we're somewhere around Stair Steps Lake, is probably to head around, go as far map west as we can, and then go down. That is the plan, at least. He may end up anywhere. That is how good his sense of direction is in survival mode with no proper map in game. But we shall see. And I think, well, we will see. I think we left him right after he slept. I think he did not actually sleep again yet. Oh yeah, he is camped out by... Oh, okay, yeah. He was taking a brief nap. I think he needs to sleep some more. I'm not honestly sure what he was doing, but yeah, he's getting a little low on food. I'm trying to keep him in the well-fed bonus. Excuse me, those allergies. But good thing there are plenty of cattails in that region. That's honestly one reason he wants to get out of there. He's running around on limited resources at the moment, but so far he's managed not to freeze. I'm counting that as a win. But he is pretty tired. How much firewood he's got? He has a decent amount. Well, let us... What is the time? Okay. I think he was totally exhausted and he did sleep quite a while. But not enough. Let us actually throw another stick of wood on it. And maybe make this poor man some tea. He needs to prepare some more tea stuffs. In fact, I think he's got time. He may go ahead and just craft him some more tea stuffs. Oh my god. Why am I like this, basically? I'm trying to blame it on him again, but I'm the one controlling what he does. Badly.
Feels like night is coming.
Yeah, he's gonna have to spend the night here, it looks like. The timing was not as good as it could have been. So we are going to try to do a incremental sleep number to keep him from freezing overnight. Luckily, the weather's not looking too bad at the moment, so yeah, this basically, his life has not been going according to plans. So he's just going to take another little nap right now. Okay, just checking that I did actually have my mic deployed. That's how things have been today. Okay. Yeah, the weather could be worse, but he is camped up, barely in a sheltered spot just off of what should be Stair Steps Lake. So he's got enough time there. He's warm at the moment. I may go ahead and cook him some tea. He does have a little bit of backup coal, which is probably a good thing. Not much, he doesn't. He can probably go and get some more sticks. But speaking of sticks, it looks like he does have a ruined torch that he can break down. I did not realize at first that you could break them down. So I tried just throwing the torches on the fire, and that doesn't do you any good. But yeah, I figured, well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw another piece of that firewood on it. But he can go and he can harvest these mushrooms because he's looking at them. At least it's not blizzardy at the very moment. I'm not entirely sure where he even is near the lake. It has been several days since closing this, and yeah, he's not sure where he was. Yeah, it's not worth him finding grabbing a torch. There is a little bit of ambient light, and he can see where the fire is for a little while if he stays within what should be sight of it. He should at least be able to find some more sticks, like over here. Okay, he's got branches. He does not want to break those up. But I guess maybe he will. He'll just go ahead and use the hatchet. We'll basically try to stay within view of...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You'll be surprised at how much you can carry, buddy. You've had a lot more than this. I've given it to you. But yeah, worst case, we are harvesting some sticks and branches, and they should help him eke out the wood. But yeah, I thought we left him in the morning, but no. He took a nap, and the weather's not too bad. He's hoping to make it through okay and regroup tomorrow and try to find his way out. Okay. I already gave him something to eat. Our plan is to incrementally give him sleep. I mean, the weather could go south at any moment, but you really never know. We're going to incrementally sleep him, and it should be okay, I hope. He really does need to either fix his bedroll or just pick up the new one when he gets back to Mystery Lake. I am leaning toward picking up the new one. Okay.
I'm so hungry in my life.
We should probably give him a little more to eat. This fail man is struggling. We'll keep those beans and eat some more of the cattails, because we know we can get some more cattails near here. I really do not want him to lose well fed. He is incapable of traveling light, which is kind of why he went in search of the moose-hide satchel to begin with, after finding out it was a thing that he could go after. Well, it's snowing, but it's not too bad looking. Okay, we don't have that much longer to wait out as these things go. He can heat his tea back up to drink it later. Okay, we're gonna go for broke and give him 3 hours of sleep more, and hopefully that'll take him through and he'll have time to heat his tea back up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give him another hour. He's not tired enough. We did get him rested at least. He's just gonna pass an hour in his bedroll. Okay. Our fail man is just going to stay here for a minute. Well, a little bit, and also heat his tea up shortly, but he's holding off on that a little bit. So yeah, this is some more riveting gameplay at the moment. Mailman waits the night out and hopes it doesn't go blizzardy or too foggy. He may as well pick that bedroll up for the moment. Well, he could just do it that way. The mysteriously materializing cups can... Is that one too far away? Yeah, that one's too far away. It dropped it a little far.
Shit, that burns.
Well, Failman is continuing to do so. Yeah, we are trying to fix you up, buddy. We really are. How are his clothes wet? Oh my God.
That hurts so much.
Okay, Failman has wet clothes somehow, and... Okay. There are his bandages. I think we'll have to listen to him bitch.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Until he gets some rosehip tea. Yeah, you're lucky you made it through the night the way you've been going. I don't know that he needs all three of, but yeah, he can drink his rosehip tea shortly. But let us, while that is heating, take another look at... I'm not sure how those got frozen, but he's okay. We may have to light another fire here to try to get those dried out, because he does only have the one piece of coal at the moment. Okay, he wanted the warming bonus anyway, but yeah, that fire is probably going to burn out while he goes and looks for some more fuel. Well, that is handy. Is that a carcass over there? Is he going to remember how to get back where he is if he goes down there? Well, there are more mushrooms here. Oh, this is lovely weather today. Okay, there's a limb. He can go get that limb. But it looks like I'm not seeing crows, but it looked like there might be a deer carcass. But yeah, he can get cold. Probably. And eat some valuable time unfreezing his clothing.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. And I think... Yeah, this man has no sense of direction. At least he picked up his sleeping bag, is all I can say.
All I can think about is food.
Oh my God. And at least it does not matter if he leaves his campfire somewhere. He did not leave anything important over there, at least. He used all his sticks. But he has his bedroll. He has some firewood. He's getting some sticks. He should be okay-ish to get another damn fire going and a little bit of shelter if he can. Yeah, if he can find it. I think he may have actually been over there, but I'm not sure. Yeah. This is the kind of sense of direction we're operating off here. He did not even go that far. Ah, right over there, yes. Okay. Never pretended to have any sense of direction. But yeah, that I think is where he was. We can go right back over there to his little fire. And he can take a break whether he wants to or not. Okay, is there enough light for him to try a magnifying lens? Apparently not at the moment. Why does he have no tinder? It should have given him some tinder with his firewood, I would have thought. I'm not even going to look right now at oh, we can go straight for it. He could make a torch. He could light a torch, but I guess we're getting a little delay to try to thaw and dry our clothes out. Whether he wants to or not. I hope that is going to be long enough. Because this is honestly ludicrous. This really is. Okay. We'll get a little different configuration going here, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, obviously I'm going to have to move it over a little bit.
I could eat anything right now.
Well, we may actually end up giving you that can of beans. Okay, let's not walk him into the actual fire this time. We could just not do that. Okay, it actually worked before. He may try that. And hopefully not walk into the fire. It will actually let him drop the clothes in a heap and climb into the bedroll anyway. He's got a warming bonus next to the fire. He should be okay. I truly do not know why everything on his upper body is like that. But yeah, what a lovely ensemble. But yeah, it does not seem to care if he has it all in a pile or what. He can waste an hour in his bedroll where it should be warmer. Okay. Are we doing that? Alright. Maybe he can sleep an hour. Not that he wants to, but okay. Yeah, this is... You would think that spreading them out would make it better, but it really does not actually seem to make a difference. So, I guess we're doing this right now. If this little fail man does not want to freeze too bad. Ah, there's some more mushrooms he could wander out bare-chested and get. As you do in the snow. In what seems like a fairly harsh weather area like this. And we're losing a decent chunk of daylight, what passes for it, trying to get his clothes dry and everything again. Thawed out and dry. Okay, how long are you gonna take now? It is a shame he can't pass, well, can he craft anything for like half an hour, or does he have enough cloth to do some mending or anything? How much cloth does this man have? He does have some leather if he needs to do repairs. Do you have any repairs that you can do? Your mucklucks. Maybe you can repair your mucklucks. Ah, that failed. Our novice fail man, fails at repairing his mucklucks. Oh my god. We better get a another piece of fuel on there. Well, it did not seem to before, but maybe, well, he can put his shirt and his sweater back on and drop the methanol again. But maybe piling it up made a difference. It sure did not seem to before. He can maybe break down some, I think he has a few extra clothing items. Okay, yeah, we want to drop that. And hopefully it will dry faster. But we can put his clothes that he has back on. Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, he has some things that he can break down for cloth. I don't know that he wants to right now. I think he was wearing the ski jacket and the Mackinac. Okay. I thought that's... Well, his ski jacket's wet, too. That's okay. They are both at about the same wetness level. I think he managed to throw down the wrong garment before. Oh my god. Well, that's how this game goes, and we are even in Pilgrim here. But he'll have some of the afternoon left. I hope. Okay. Got showing 41 minutes. How much you gonna dry off? I think well, he probably should not do this, the way he seems to like to walk into fires. he can get some beans. And then he can get the warming bonus off of them.
I'd eat anything right about now.
I could eat anything about right now, so now you're actually eating it, little man. Okay, we'll give you some of that. You better make some water while you're at it. It never ends around here. It really does not. But that's kind of the game. It really is. Oh, I hope that's not the wind doing its thing again. I mean, I hope that's a temporary gustiness and not like just the way things are going to be now. Yeah, that is just the way things are going to be now. I guess we're going to be low on water. But he can get that back on. His methanol is still not right. That is apparently just how things are going to be now. And this ceased to be a reasonable place for a fire. Because of course it did. Well, I guess we are not wearing the methanol again for right now, as good a find as it was. But we have two other not very good jackets as the not as good jackets. Alright. With that being wet, how is it? Alright. I guess that's what he's wearing right now. And we are going to move away from here. He did get a warming bonus for whatever that is worth. And where are we heading? Let us check our stick compass. Okay, so that should be roughly map south up the hill. That is where I think we want to go. I'm pretty sure he has been up here, but... Oh, there are ptarmigans. He is really bad at catching them if he can hit them with a rock better than he can catch them after. Okay, this is maybe not a good path for him, but I'm truly not sure where he is, but he can get some more rose hips while he's here. Oh wow, we really are working on some great weather here. But hoping to get a little better view from up here, and oh wow, I see a bear. At least that is less for him to worry about. Well, we've got a snow shelter down there. He may need it the rate he's going. Okay, I may actually try to work this fail man down to that snow shelter from up here. Hopefully without spraining everything he's got. And the existence of a snow shelter and a cache box. There might be some food in it. but that should also maybe help him get a better idea. Oh, wow. I don't think... Well, there's multiple goodies here. Is there food?
What have we here?
Yeah, thank goodness he can use all of this. This is not a good placement for him, but I should maybe be able to find that on the map better and better place where the fuck he even is. So we will actually leave him here and do a quick tab over to have a quick look. Okay. Oh, as far as I can tell, we should be somewhere in the vicinity of Stair Steps Lake. There should be a little burned out campfire and cache. And, yeah. Honestly, I cannot say, because I'm not necessarily seeing a conjunction of items that makes me think, showing up on this map that makes me think that we might be there. I mean, well, we have some old man's beard. It is possible that we could have somehow gotten up there, but I don't think so. I'll use my stick compass some more. And just, we're gonna try to go south because that's south and west, because basically hiking down that way is the best I know to do. And hopefully we'll hit that water at some point. At least see where that water is. Okay. He's still pretty warm. I better actually pause it again. I needed to check on do something quick here that out of the game, but I got that dealt with. Let's get back to it in just a second. All right, back to game. I don't think he's quite to the point of needing the snow shelter, but I'm honestly not sure. Well, he does not know where the snow shelter is if he needs it. I mean, I'm honestly kind of baffled here. There is a climb, it looks like. So it may be that he is in one of the places that didn't look like he was. Oh yeah, there is a climb. I think he may be too laden to take that, though. And I'm not sure if he wants to take that. Okay, it is near a designated climb. That narrows it down a little more, I think. What can we see off here? More rocks, more snow. We got some maple saplings. Okay. Let's get this little guy somewhat out of the wind here. Not that it really matters. I am pausing again. And we are going to try the help him get oriented number. But yeah, well, I'm going to take a quick look at the legend. I think it's up there. No, this one's at the bottom. If it will drag. Yeah, we are really organized here, as usual. The legend is just enough different across the different maps. Okay, they're showing with possible snow shelter, abandoned camp. And possible metal container is what the M means. Okay, it seems like it might be possible that, but there's no container there, and there's just a maple sapling, so I'm not sure where the hell this dude really even is. He does not appear to be anywhere that he can see the river or the falls there. So, I mean, my first thought was he somehow made it up there, but truly, I don't know. I'm going to have to consult the stick compass and hope that indeed it's oriented with that map on the wiki, because I think those are showing the same orientation. Alright, where he's standing right now, it does not actually help him that much. But yeah, let's go and see. He's just right past the cape here. Yeah, this is kind of absurd, but he has food, he has some more shelter. Worst case, he has fuel. Okay, that should be... That should be north, I think. I think he was going north instead of south. The pointy bit is north, I think, and that is the two ends are mapped south. I think he maybe got confused on that point and went the wrong way. Alright, let's get back in the little out of the wind. Okay, that was not what I meant to do, because of course it wasn't. But yeah, I am actually wondering where this guy did even manage to find himself. Because the only place I'm seeing in this general side of the map that he's pretty sure that it's Stairsteps Lake, but the only place on this general side of the map that it looks like he could be on that kind of sort of fits is that spot. So, I think maybe, well, let's walk around and see I don't know if we've actually been that way, but let's see if we can walk around a bit and see what else there might be there. I'm definitely seeing more rose hips in this area too. So, I mean, there should be rose hips if we are in that area, and we did already harvest some, so. Okay, that is the climb down. One of the climbs down, I want to see if there is indeed much the other way. And I'm not sure if the other way is this way or indeed around this way. Yeah. I think this. Okay, we're just not doing great here. Yeah, we can't get up there that way. Okay. Well. Okay, this is the other. This appears to be the other side, and there are thorny bushes, I think. Or scrub bushes. It looks like thorny bushes. But yeah, it looks like we probably... I'm not seeing any dead guy with a bow or anything. But it's looking like, yeah, we just went the wrong way and ended up to the north at that spot with the snow shelter that he may be glad to have the way he's going. If he can actually get back to the snow shelter. Yeah, the fail man fails. He can try to follow his own footsteps back wherever the hell he came from. Okay, he can't go there. Yeah, this man is a menace to his own self. He really is. Okay, this was the way he came, I think. Yeah, there are the saplings. This... Well, I guess that is maybe the river down there. He can't actually get out where he can see. But, yeah, I think that's where we are. I don't want to have to stay here. Okay, it won't let him climb up, but can he climb down with him being overburdened? I think he can. 'Cause, yeah, we are gonna try to get a little more distance on it, at least. Okay. We are probably going to have to hold up somewhere for the night, but let us confirm that we are... Yeah, that way's vaguely to the south. Let us confirm that we are indeed, if we go that way, going vaguely to the south. We want to go vaguely to the south and vaguely to the, well, we just want to go vaguely south out of here, I think. Okay. That's not gonna get him much anywhere. I think he is continuing to go in roughly the kind of direction he needs to go in. Okay, we're coming out to more water. Not that this is difficult around here. Well, this game in general. This area of this game. Okay, there is a fall. There is some wood over there. Are there cattails he can stock up on to eat if he's desperate? Alright. Let us check. Okay. That should be vaguely southish. I think. Okay. We do seem to be with the line of falls going down, I think.
I need to find food.
Okay, we are at least seeing firewood. Yeah, we are back to Stair Steps Lake. We just indeed went in the opposite direction of where we needed to go. And I am honestly a little afraid of the ice around here. I'm afraid of the ice in general, but wary would be a better word. I'm not sure exactly where you are when the splash screen shows Stair Step Lake. Let us see which direction we are supposed to be pointing. Map direction. Okay, we are supposed to be facing sorta south. I thought so, but there are mushrooms. We're getting these Stair Steps Lake notice, and there seem to be, I think, some old man's beard in the vicinity. Besides the mushrooms, I thought I saw some. Now I'm looking around. And yeah, already, just from rotating around, okay, he was facing vaguely south, facing the falls, I'm pretty sure. But just from turning around, he can get a little disoriented because, yeah, he's just that good. Yes, the question is, whoops. I'm switching to the wrong desktop accidentally, because of course I am. There, we are back to the right desktop, at least. But yeah, the question becomes exactly where at the lake we even are. There are mushrooms. I think we may be vague. I am honestly very confused because it looks like we may be roughly here, but I don't know. This is interesting because I didn't think we would have gone down that far. Well, we could be here, but I'm not seeing any falls toward our south. That would be, I'm trying to place us by where there should be falls visible. Oh, this is interesting. But yeah, I wouldn't have thought that if we started out over here and went south a little bit that we would have gone further than this, but I'm not seeing falls being shown on the map. I'm also not sure I trust that ice if I tried to go across it. I mean, I do not want to take him to that snow shelter again, if we can help it. Oh my God. All right, let's. Dithering over the map there is not going to help him find his way at the moment. Excuse me. Airman is easily discombobulated and possibly should not be going out of the house by himself, much less doing this. Let's look around and have a little better look at the situation here. Okay, which we're gonna recheck our what passes for a compass. Yeah, campus. That is the closest thing to a campus in these parts. Okay. That puts us roughly, I think, roughly south. This should put us heading toward roughly west. Is there a tree going across things over there? Because it looked like if we were in that other spot, there might be. I'll go this away for a minute and see what we actually spot. Well, let's see if he can get up on here and if there's anything up there. I mean, he's laden enough, I don't think he can actually get up there right at the moment. Yeah, he can just a little bit. Yeah. He just needed to aim right. But yeah. Our little fail man here is, he is struggling a little bit. Okay. Well, he can go down this way. It's a little sheltered. There's... I don't want him to have to stay here. But yeah, this should be roughly westish, I think. I might be very wrong. I think maybe this is where roughly the direction we want to go in. For the moment. Okay. That is a bit odd looking, but okay, yeah, our guy is struggling. We've got more falls. This just honestly really is not looking right. Okay, what direction is he supposed to be facing? I'm wondering if this is giving him useful information. Yeah, that is supposed to be roughly south facing. From what I gather. Yeah, this man is actually trying to find his way out of this place. And well, he will go for a little walk here. This does not look like the most awesome place for a walk ever. What have we got? Well, that's way up there. Whatever they're circling over, he's not getting to anytime soon. Well, what can we see from over here? Water and falls. So, I mean, this does look like the bit that has the bunch of falls. I'm just trying to figure out how to even get around it reasonably and back to where we want to be. But this is probably not it, but it at the moment is the path of least resistance, and there's more potential fuel in this direction. But yeah, we have water down there. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's gonna sprain his shit again. That was not smart. This guy is not the best at making smart decisions. He's really not. He'll just bandage up everything he's got. Okay. He'll just have to have some pain for the moment. It is getting close to getting dark. That looks like he may be able to find some little bit of shelter over there, maybe. It's not a good place, but it is someplace. I'm wondering if this is some place that he could reasonably follow water to try to get somewhere. But yeah, well, we're at a birch sapling for whatever that's worth. Well, it looked like more of an overhang than it was there. I think those indeed probably are the crows that are way up somewhere.
I could eat anything.
Well, it would be nice if there were actually a handy, oh, there's a dead guy with a hatchet. Well, looks like maybe the crows were going over that. We don't need another hatchet right now. He's already overweight enough. But yeah, maybe the dead guy with the hatchet will actually help us. He is indeed going to need to find somewhere to hunker down for the night pretty soon. But yeah, I recall seeing dead guy with hatchet at, well, there's a bunch of dead guys with hatchets, but I mean somewhere in the, I think that may be the dead guy with the hatchet, and yeah, I think maybe if we try to continue on along there, we could do worse, I think. Because I think that may indeed be the dead guy with the hatchet. All right. This guy does struggle, but he's sort of making it. I mean, he probably is going to need the fuel. He did not want to grab other stuff. Okay. He's not going to have much to drink until he makes some more water, but we'll top him up with the jerky that he found in the meantime. Okay. Well, we can check after he finds, hopefully, some slightly sheltered spot to hunker down in. We can check after he gets back up. Okay. This, for the moment, is wind sheltered. That could change at any minute. There is a log across there. But yeah, there are not a lot of good spots around here. He's not doing well. Yeah, I think that is roughly
It's getting dark out here.
where
Time
the
to look for
guy.
shelter.
What do you think we're doing? What do you think we're doing? Okay. This probably is a terrible spot, but, well, let's see if we see anything better this way while there is still a little light. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna have to try to make a snow shelter. But yeah, let's see if this spot over here is indeed, that is not wind sheltered for the moment. He can't get to the side that
so hungry in my life.
is. But yeah, he's gonna need somewhere that he can hunker down and make a fire. And there are not a lot of good options around here. Ah. Our little fail man. Looks for a slightly less terrible camping spot and kind of fails to find it. Well. And of course the wind can shift at any time. But at least his chances are better if he can get up next to some kind of rock face. Alright, we're going to call this as good as it gets. Okay, that spot will work to make one. Okay, he's gonna do the, what kind of fuel has he got? Just double checking. He does at least have 3 cedars, 1 fir, and coal, and he can probably get some more sticks. This is probably the best he's gonna get. Yes, he can use the torch approach. If it will actually let him do the thing with the torch. This is not how he had intended to spend his night, but That's no big deal. It may turn into a big deal at any moment, but we will be careful not to step into his fire right at the moment. Okay, he probably should have just stayed at his, he probably should have just stayed at the place with the snow shelter, but we have got some lovely foggy effect. Okay, he can see a couple more sticks within, doesn't even need to grab a torch range. I do think it's a bit of a shame that it won't let him just hack pieces off of a bigger thing like the logs lying around, but he's got a few more sticks for now. We will give him a nap. We'll probably feed the fire some more and feed him. Eat up those pork and beans he found. And he can put some water on because he really needs some water. Yeah, he was laden enough. He didn't even take that cooking pot from the other, the place with the snow shelter. But yeah, he can put some more water on to do after he does that. Oh dear. More allergy gas. I did take some allergy meds, but
My stomach. It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
oh my god. I think Airman may or may not be long for this world, but we'll find out. I'm not sure. I do not honestly remember how many antibiotics it takes for the food poisoning, but he does have some. I mean, that's kind of not how food poisoning works, but chest? He was lucky enough to find some antibiotics. That's not going to help his pain from a fall, but I think he needs antibiotics and rest. Even on Pilgrim, an old can of beans will apparently can give you a chance of food poisoning. I'm not entirely sure I wanted to know that, but I guess now we know.
Something's gotta go.
I didn't want to find out the hard way.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Okay, I don't think he has enough time on that.
Down.
Well, I think
Have a
you're
little sleep right here.
probably going to. I think he's probably going to do his, let sleep another couple of hours, and if sleep a couple hours, and if we have to, see how cold he is and get the fire going with sticks again if he is too cold, because he found more matches, at least. He's not too cold at the moment. He's out of the wind, whatever wind there is. We're going to push it. He's still got nutrition in his bod. He can hydrate himself. Okay, he's still doing okay enough on temperature that I'm going to be risky and go risky with it and give him 3 hours. I hope he's not going to do the number like the one last playthrough where my little dude ended up dying of dysentery while he was sleeping, which was a little inspired. But yeah, he has more matches. He can do this, I think. Okay, let's make him some tea since he's kinda sorta awake. I don't want to load him down too much with water. Yes. Give him a warning bonus. Yeah, a warning bonus is probably something he could use, but that was not what he was thinking of. But give him a warning bonus. Send him back to sleep for a couple of hours after warming him up.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
So he is hungry and somewhat lacking in the rest department. Okay. I'm tempted to get him a stick fire and give him some more tea or something for a warming bonus. But indeed, he may not be doing that great, but he did make it through another night, which is better than I expect from him a decent bit of the time. Does he have some already made tea? Yes, he does. I don't think he needs that can. Well, maybe we should try to make some more tea while he's at it. And then he can drink that. He's going to have to take at least another hour's nap. Well, I'm not sure if he wants to drink it or just take it now. We'll have him drink it. He does need a couple of more hours nap. Okay, that's not gonna have time to boil away before... Okay. We have him warmed up somewhat. We can warm him back up with another couple of sticks if we have to and get some more tea into him. We're not even going to take that can.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
He's going to litter now. We got too many cans. Well, you dropped some of it. There. Okay. He's at least half slept. He has some nutrition in his body. We are going to try to get away from here. Okay, dead guy with the hatchets over that way. I think we want to go basically the other way from the dead guy with the hatchet. I think the dead guy with the hatchet is that way. Okay, there is the log. Let's see, which side of that do we actually want to be on to try to get out of here? I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that may be the log in question. I mean, honestly, we could be about anywhere. But yeah, as far as I can tell, we should continue hugging west and south. If we can actually keep him on track whatsoever. Ah, there is a... Well, Airman may be sorry, but he's going to go down there after it. There is indeed. There appears to be another...
I'm going to have to leave something behind.
Well... Since he is trying to get out of here at noon, roughly, and Okay, he does not need the hide or the guts that bad. Okay. That's not what we wanted to do. Try to place him a little better with the carcass. Which, yeah, that I don't think that is one that is showing up properly, but let's try to continue heading west and south. And yeah, I unpaused the game accidentally. Now, the question becomes exactly where did their man come from? I think... Ah, yeah, he came up from the other side near here. But yeah, we want to go west and south. What will get us that way? I hope. That gives him a little more food buffer for later, even though he is heavier. Oh yeah, it took me a second. I am a little tired. Okay, south and west. So yeah, we kind of want to go that way, and I think we want to go across the log to actually do it. I think we want to go that way. And yeah, basically, yes, he did already manage to get held somewhere for a night accidentally by getting food poisoning off of accidentally eating a piece of raw rabbit. That's one of the places he built a fire. Yeah, that was his last fire. But yeah, I think we just want to keep trying to go down this way. I could be horribly wrong. Knowing me, I may well be horribly wrong. But yeah, we are doing our best here. We hit more falls. There are some limbs. We obviously can't continue on this side right here. Yes, I'm pretty sure we came this way. But yeah, I think we want to try to continue onward roughly this way. And yeah, we're coming to more limbs again. I think we were over this way. Yes, this is the place with the stumps with... Yeah, this is where we fetched up before that I'm honestly not sure where to go from here. Should I go back to the other side here? I think maybe so. I think maybe we can go around and we are actually going in the right-ish way. I think. Well, let us check, or do our best to do so. Make some effort to check. Yes, this seems to be about the best we're going to do here. And yeah, we've just been wandering all the way around here. And maybe he can get around without actually messing up any of his body parts. Okay. We're getting up to some more sketchy looking something that looks almost like a dead end. Yeah, he has not been in this region before whatsoever. I have not been in this region whatsoever. Is there any way he can get around that? Because I think this is the direction he wants. Cloudtop Falls. Okay, we're at Cloudtop Falls now. Evidently. Which I think may be, yes. We are at Cloudtop Falls. And as I interpret it, we should be able to go that way along the little lakey thing and actually manage to get out of here, I think. Okay. As I'm interpreting it, this may be the way out. I think he came down this way before, actually. Just had a look around and went away again. I mean, very early on. After coming into Hushed River Valley. Oh, hello, Bunny. They are very safe from him. Unless he has snares set out, which... Oh, Lord, he is laden. He is overloaded. He struggles a lot. And it is kind of his own fault, but... maybe, I don't think this approach is necessarily gonna fix everything, but... I think that we're making it a little easier on him. A little. But yeah, I think this is getting us closer back to where we want to go. Yeah, there's that tree thing. And there is the cave out. Yay. He needs the cave out. And once I get him into the cave... let's get him into the cave and out of the wind. Well... while I'm thinking about it, he can actually have... he's not going to eat that meat right now, but he can actually have one of his fortuitous finds. And a little drink of water. So he does not lose his bonus. But... after I get him into the cave, Yeah, it does not really matter which one he equips, I don't think. But we can take him into the cave, and yeah, that should save him a little bit. But once he is in the cave here, I am going to pause and go have a quick bathroom break. Okay, we're back. I did sort of need to get up anyway and move around a little bit. Though one of my legs was half asleep. All right. We'll get back to it and try to get back through into Mountain Town. For some reason, I was wanting to say Mystery Lake, but he is heading back to Mystery Lake the long way around. At least from what I recall of the trip through the first time, this is fairly linear and hard to get him too lost, I think. Because we don't like caves much. At least this does indeed have more openings that allow light in. And yeah, I honestly do not remember which way he went through the first time. I do recall encountering that firewood. That is in a little side area. That is not the main way. That is not the way. That must be the way. All right. And it looks like he can replenish his coal supply a little bit. He did leave some of it up near the moosehide satchel, trying to get rid of weight before he had to climb. But I think those are just stones, yeah. They do look different. I saw a stick there, I could have sworn, and then it sort of disappeared. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. That's just regular stone. And yeah, he may be wasting some lamp fuel, but the coal really is handy enough to keep on him for emergencies. It has come in clutch a couple of times already for this fail man. And yeah, that is just, I think, what he is called now. Fail man. Okay. I know there was some weird veer around a corner thing. Yeah, that'll take him back to where he... I'm gonna look and make sure he got all the coal on this end. Because otherwise he could... conserve some of his fuel. So you can see the opening. But yay, we should be back in Mountain Town. And near the trailer thing. What time is it? Well, I hope he's not going to need to stay at the trailer, but he might. I think it would be pushing it to take him all the way back to the farm. And he does have a little bit of food to eat. And there is usually fuel around that logging site that the trailer is at. Okay, this is the excessively steep route, but I'm pretty sure we're heading back toward the trailer, basically. We could be heading about anywhere. Because I'm like the anti-genius here. Well, what are y'all over? Yeah, we're heading back toward the trailer. Oh, I bet that's that dead guy. Yeah, that's that dead guy. We already searched him on the way up. But yeah, I think... Well, that's pushing it, but maybe we can make it back to the church at least. We should be able to make it back to the church at least. And we are indeed continuing to just skirt around and not go into Milton if we can help it on this run. I'm tired of Mountain Town. As a noob who has spent a lot of early time in Mountain Town. But that was the best way to get to Hush River Valley. Through that cave. And I wanted to see Milton Basin. So I guess the plan would be to go back through thereabouts. And he did actually cache some supplies at the farm. Should have a little better idea of our bearings in Milton Basin this time at least. Heading back through quick. And then that takes us to Forlorn Muskeg, whether we want to or not, I think. It's been a little while since he came. But yeah, we're back to the church. There's still plenty of light. He's tempted to try for the farm. Well, I don't know if I'd call it plenty of light, but it's not completely dark yet, so maybe he'll try for the farm. and not go straight into Milton. Although he could do that, but he does not want to. And we did check cars along here and the church, but that's about it. Hello, dear. And so far they are pretty safe from this guy unless he finds them lying already dead somewhere. Okay, this may be like his worst idea of a way to go, but that's this guy's idea of a shortcut. Okay. He realized that if he stayed with the bearing he was on, he was just going to head into Milton, so... That is not what he wants to do with his time. Not that he has great uses for his time.
All I can think about is food.
Oh, we're not quite ready to give you any yet. Suck it up. We're very nice to this guy. That's how nice we are talking to him. If he didn't keep whining all the time, it might go better for him. Okay, this was indeed maybe not the best shortcut he could have taken. But after being here before multiple times, I'm not sure about this spot, but oh my god. He is a genius. Okay. But I'm going to set a couple. I don't know about the specific spot, but because I have not stared near this pond before, but we're going to try a couple of spots, so hopefully he has some food waiting for him. I'm pretty sure that one over basically by that log might have a good bit of luck, but I don't know. Do you think that given, well, yeah, I mean, given the time, he did just set those because, yeah, given the time, he's considering staying here for the night. Whether he had originally thought to do that or not. Yeah. This is a good opportunity to, well, he can probably go out. I don't think he needs to get any more wood while he's in here, actually. I mean, that would be a good opportunity to get some more, but I don't think he needs to get more if he's staying in here. He's not gonna freeze in here, and there's lots of reclaimed if he wants it. He can read up on with the couple.
I'm getting weaker.
Well, okay, he's too tired to read right now. I think he did not get enough sleep before. Well, he can have a little nap and then he can, well, no. He is exhausted.
I can eat anything right now.
He is exhausted, but he does need, well, he's exhausted anyway, but he'll just have to suck it up. He needs food worse than he needs much else at this very moment. So, we can't send him to sleep until he's got some kind of nutrition in his ridiculous body, so...
Turned out pretty well.
At least not if we want him to keep his well-fed bonus. So, this is an opportunity. He does not have any kind of cooking pot. But he can cook and eat that deer, and he might have some rabbit when he gets up. I mean, waiting for him, I don't know for sure. I think maybe he should eat that other deer, too. Yes, I'm just quickly trying to take care of something on my phone that I forgot about. Well, that's gonna have to be good enough. Alright. Failman is somewhat fed. Oh, and there is a little bit of canned food.
You can always use more food.
Yeah, you can. He somehow missed that, or I think maybe he left it there because he didn't need it when he went down. I think that was probably it. We'll just give him straight 10 hours. He's on such a deficit at the moment. He is hydrated. He does still have calories in his bod, but let's see if it'll let him sleep a few more hours. I'm not sure why he seemed to wake up earlier than it was set, but excuse me. He is fully rested now. It seems to be light again. Pick it up, not sleep again. Okay. It's not wanting to let me pick it up with the controller for whatever reason at the moment. Oh, that's not his bedroll. That would be why it won't let me pick that up. Yeah, I'm not quite as tired as he was starting out, but I'm a little tired myself. He did make it another night. He can head back down and stop by the farm. He better go check his snares that he does not necessarily expect much luck with, but apparently he did have some. It looks like it. And we're not getting any amusing glitches with it this time, but thus far, he got a couple of rabbit carcasses to take with him. He'll just take it with him at the moment. He should have some snacks to tide him over trying to get back through Milton Basin. Okay, this is this end of the pond. I'm pretty sure if he goes around here, that should indeed take him back to the farms. I mean, he could try to follow, like, actual road, but where's the fun in that? Not saying there's a lot of fun in this route, but we've been this way too many times, but it's kinda dull. We are coming up on the buildings. I don't know if they're new or what. I don't remember what they were over, honestly. I think it may be the dead guy, because I think there is a dead guy. Yep, there is the dead guy. He, as I recall, he did not actually have anything good on him. But we may stop by here just long enough for him to cook that rabbit. Well, butcher and cook that rabbit. I know there were things that he left here that he was hoping he'd have the capacity to carry with him, but he may do a little shuffle around of food stores. But yeah, he did not do any much looting over here, really. Planning to use this more or less as a satellite if he's back in through. He probably will come back to Mountain Town at some point if he makes it that long, but we were mostly trying for in and out here. Did he leave firewood in the floor? He probably did. Oh, he left some curing hides and stuff too. Okay, he should probably go ahead and butcher those. This is also where he left his cooking pot. Yeah, he's gonna just totally...
Right about now.
I don't think you want rabbit hide, buddy. I mean, you could eat a rabbit's... No, it won't let you eat a rabbit skin, but I mean, if you really wanted to and you were that desperate, like in reality, you could eat a rabbit skin, probably. Probably. I love the grisly noises it makes. And by love, I mean not love. Yes. We are indeed at least going for half-kilo block steaks, rabbit steaks, yeah. Pieces of meat of whatever kind to, mostly to try to help get his skills up. Oh, yes, he did need to make a fire. Well, he does not need to stay warm or anything, so I honestly don't care what he does. Okay, I don't want to waste his fur firewood that he has on him. I was pretty sure he dumped some firewood. He did dump those shoes, I think. He may have found those here and swapped them, I don't remember. It has been a little while. Well, there are limbs around. It may have been in the barn that he dumped wood. Yeah, he left scrap metal. He left that jerry can with fuel in it. Well, I'm not seeing dumped wood in here so far. He left the reclaimed wood just lying around. And he did not need another pry bar, so yeah. Leave that there. Well, may as well get those rose hips while he's at it. But yeah, at least you don't have to go too far from here to find some limbs usually. And yeah, since he's carrying around all that rabbit meat, it's probably a good thing he is in Pilgrim. Because he is stinking. Yes. Here we go. Okay, we do not want to use our hacksaw. There's another one.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You don't need that much firewood, buddy. Yeah, we are trying to fix the fact that you need to eat soon. As well as we can. Get in there, build you a fire, and you can have some rabbit. Okay, he had one tinder plug apparently. He does not actually need the tinder, but since he's got it, why not?
Come on. Come on.
Okay, that did not work so well. Alright, we're just gonna be unthrifty with matches.
That did it.
Guy has plenty of matches. At least he does have 2 pots here. Okay, and I think we can lay the, well, I was gonna say we can, lay the smallest piece directly on, but this is a 6 slaughter. We may as well go ahead and just place the rest of it. And yeah, that's gonna be ready the fastest and he can eat it. Get a few calories at least. Okay. He'll just eat like a kilo of rabbit. He better make some water too. Make what would in reality be some of the world's worst gravy. Put snow directly in the oh my god. Yeah. We're getting that effect again. Okay, he's eaten more rabbit than he meant to. Well, he's got rabbit in him. Yes, instead of passing time before, he managed to get dysentery by accidentally taking and drinking water that was not potable yet. Because dysentery is so awesome. Okay, and I don't remember what condition those pots were in. But yeah, I think I don't know, he may be able to go down to Milton Basin and stay there. He at least does have a little better idea of how to get around Milton Basin by now. But yeah, he cached pretty much all of this shit here. He just took it and put it in that container in the kitchen. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there too. He may take that oatmeal with him because he does not have any. and that is good warming bonus travel food. He also found that maple syrup in here. That was the first maple syrup he's ever found. Well, I have ever found. And we can figure out how to otherwise unload him so that he can get down the rope. Ah, he can get rid of some of those clothes and lighten up his load that way. Yeah, I think he's probably just staying here for the night, whether he wants to or not. That Mackinac was actually still damp, so that can, or it probably is. Maybe not. He can repair that. He's going to harvest some more clothes and, okay, he does not have enough cloth, apparently. Well, he better harvest some clothes, because he had some that he could harvest. Okay, is it? Okay, that is where I walked. Yeah. He was getting a little low on cloth. That Mackinac apparently did dry out in his inventory, which is a good thing. He should be able to fix it now, I think. And I think that should leave him the, yeah, that is much better. That should leave him that he can harvest. Not repair, just harvest. Yes, please give us some more cloth. And what else? I think that is all of it in the top of the body department. I didn't feel like fixing up that wool shirt, even though it probably would have been a better layer. Ah, he somehow did not have his mittens on. I am not sure how that happened, but yeah, that won't keep you warmer. Okay, he's got worn work pants. He's got 2 pairs of worn work pants. Those are showing at 57. Those are showing at 69. Let's fix those. That failed. I don't. We'll try again. Okay, that seems to have done it. So we fixed up his paints at least. And those worn ones we can harvest, because I don't think we need them otherwise. Let's check his thermal situation. try to get him a little fixed up before he has to go back. Before he tries to go back.
I could eat anything.
Okay, that's got them as good as it gets. Okay. How does he have socks he can break down? I don't think so. He's got the climbing socks and he's got those wool socks. Oh, he's got decent sports socks. Do we want to try to break them down? Okay, no. I was on the wrong socks because, of course, I was. Good thing I caught that mistake. Because we do not want to do that. Just making sure he's wearing everything he should be wearing. We should have materials and maybe it will let him fix his mucklucks a little bit. I mean, they're not in a bad shape, but it does. I didn't see. Okay, it's too dark at the very moment. Okay, let's see if he can look around and find the stove. He found his cured gut and stuff. Okay. Okay, our little man is struggling again. Oh my God, why did he do that? Yes, it would be better if he could actually see what in the world he's doing. Okay, he got the wrong torch anyway, but...
Come on. Come on. All right.
He has been saving that... Well, it looks like he got leveled up there. Okay, now he should have enough light to fix his mucklucks according to the game. I hope. Ah, that was a long repair because of course it was. He could have paid better attention. He really could.
Come on. That did it.
Okay, that should give him time to get out of the food and go for his repair a muckluck. And I love how he wastes... Oh my God. He's Yeah, his failed attempts ate cloth because, of course, they did. I think he'll just wait until the morning and get some more cloth. And for the moment, since he seems to be stuck here, whether he was planning to be or not, he can eat that rabbit. And he can go get him. I don't know. This is dangerous, moving him away from the stove in any way. Okay, I was just trying to find his container that he stashed stuff in, because I'm sure he can find something good in there. Well, he can take that pop while he's here. And we can take some relatively low condition peaches. And he can have some peaches. Hell, he can have some warm peaches. Our man should have plenty of water. At least. But while he's got light, he's gonna do the fail man thing again of, I will take my bedroll and just find somewhere that I can put it near the stove. But yeah, it's not helpful that he has shit lying in the floor all over the place. Okay, he's gonna give up on that plan. There's just too much shit lying around. Okay, he has too many cans, but okay, and I am honestly still not sure how some people have been, I have watched people light torches off of a, campfire or a stove, but I'm not sure how they managed it. But since he is failing at, well, he is also failing at equipping the torch he actually wants. Oh my god. Instead of lighting it, he will unequip it. Because that's just the way he rolls. I mean, it kinda is, but yeah, he is basically saving the fire striker for when he's desperate. Let's try giving him 8 hours and see if that gets him to where he wants to be. Okay, it is morning. We are back to just mildly over the thing. He may, well, I don't know how long that's going to hold up, but I just wanted to check. I'm sure he had a can opener in here, 'cause he can swap his current worn can opener for that one, I think. Well, he's already overweight, but he can take them both, 'cause, yeah, his can opener has seen better days. And considering the way this man has been doing, he had better actually grab a couple more of the low-weight travel food items if he has to get rid of things that he really should keep. Are we having the kind of weather it sounds like? Well, it's not looking too terrible out here, but yeah, let us check on okay, this is really not the best place to drop that cooking pot. We could just go put it back on the stove, since we are basically reserving this as a possible satellite. Well, we can also put down a one of those cans at least. We'll put down the lower condition cooking pot. Actually, while he's at it, break down that cloth. See if he can't get his mucklucks fixed before he sets out. Well, I mean, they're not exactly in bad shape, but get them up to better shape before he heads out. And I don't think it's going to help him to break that and the scarves down right now, really. I don't think it's going to help him that much on weight. No. It'll take a little bit, though. He is burning daylight doing this shit. But he's going to have to go down a climbing rope. He's going to keep that wool scarf. I am making an executive decision. But yeah, he can go and try to get down that climbing rope, and yeah, I'm not seeing anything else really that he really needs to break down at the moment. He could drop those shoes, and that should take him down. Yes. I forgot he had those boots. But yeah, we'll leave those mushrooms be. We have more mushrooms to break down later if we want to prepare. And rose hips. He probably should have gotten a warming drink before he left, but he did not. Yes, and there's this deer and rabbit area. But at least he does have a little better idea how to get around Milton Basin at this point. That is something. And he should be able to climb around okay. At least going down is less exhausting than the other way. I need to use the ledge, but I had seen other people mentioning resting on ledges sometimes. Oh yeah, I think he dropped those to get up there, honestly. Oh yeah, after his whole he was lucky he ever found the way up. He was lucky he ever found the way up. But I think he can go down. No, he can't go down, 'cause he did pick up those torches that put him just a smidge over. Can he drink enough water to make up for it? I think he can. We're not ready to feed this man yet. I think he's okay to go down here. Yeah, this is Struggle Man with his struggle life. Struggle Man and his struggle life. Well, he may grab a couple more sticks while they're handy. At least we maybe have a little better idea now of if we need to get back there, where to find the fucking rope. 'Cause that was a bit of an adventure trying to find that rope in the first place. Never having been in Milton Basin. At least he's not freezing as bad at this point. He's also not going to harvest any wood yet, because that'd put him carrying it. Okay. Airman always likes to have a few cattails in reserve. He was mostly leaving them alone in here except when he was desperate before. But he is going to grab a few reserve cattails while he sees them. Yeah. After spending more time in Forlorn Muskeg before I am wary of basically any ice. I really am. It doesn't seem to be quite as perilous in here, but... Okay, yeah, there's our
Never been so
hermit's
hungry in my life.
cabin. I don't think we're gonna have to stay by there. I think we're gonna take our chances on the ice and, well, we'll go check out what those crows are circling. I know there was at least one carcass around here that I'm pretty sure he left alone. Because, yeah, I think this is it. He's gonna grab that meat now.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's okay, you'll live. But yeah, he's gonna try to stick near the edge and press on down. He spent too many days in Milton Basin when he was exploring before, and he's just tired of Milton Basin. Ah! Ah! That is a reaction to going across open ice at this point. Ah! I think it is more likely to be okay here, but I do not want to find out to the contrary. May as well get those rose hips as we're going past them. He was not even trying to get all the rose hips and stuff when he was through here before. Yeah, he's going to need to prepare some rose hips. But yeah, I think we're getting close to the other end, and yeah, with the ice. But yeah, we're getting close to the other end, I'm pretty sure. He's not holding up too bad so far. I'm honestly trying to remember exactly which way he needs to go, and I think it is sort of in that direction. Over there. Ah, those are just some of the flying ones. I think we do need to basically take our lead from those deer. I could be very wrong. I frequently am. But yeah, I think that is roughly the way we're wanting to go, down that way. I may actually check map, but I think we want to go down that way. Okay, we should probably get some calories into him pretty soon too. Okay. We got something over there. Maybe we'll go over there and then check it. That looked like we had something over there. We'll see. But yeah, he is struggling a little bit here. Oh yeah, he's down on weight capacity a little bit. So he is struggling harder. He's not going to eat that raw stuff. He can have a chocolate bar and some water. I mean, not that the water is going to keep him in the well-fed bonus, but we're mostly wanting to top up his calories and bring his weight down a little bit. His load weight. Ah, yes, that weird cabin thing. He probably shouldn't do that, but he could at least duck in there and get out of the wind. Hermit's cabin, yeah, we're at Hermit's cabin. He's not going to grab that coal right now, but there is some. Yeah, he left cans here before. Alright. That was not what we meant to do again. I was just glancing at the time. Not too surprisingly, it is a bit later than I thought. But, yeah. Could have multiple of the wiki maps open in different tabs here. Because I know we're going to need them. But yeah, we're at the Hermit's cabin. And we want to skirt down that side of the lake to get back to Forlorn Muskeg. I'm not sure about the time of day here, but he may end up grabbing some wood and staying at Hermit's cabin for one night. I don't know. Yeah, I thought that was Hermit's cabin, and yeah, we just want to proceed down the lake that way to get out. It's not that far, but we are talking about Forlorn Muskeg, and this is indeed some kind of shelter before we get back in there. Because I think I'll probably call this quits after going back to Forlorn Muskeg. Yeah, maybe I'll go drop that meat outside. I don't know if it really matters, but okay, we dropped that meat. That's a little bit of weight off, and we can go and get enough wood to cook the meat. I did not mean to use the hacksaw. He has more hatchet, and he's found more hatchets than he has hacksaws.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
You think? Yeah, I don't think he actually needs to burn the... yeah, there was some wood left in there. I knew I'd be stopping back by here.
It's like something is sapping my energy.
You tired, honey? Tired and overloaded.
I could eat a horse.
You're not that hungry again yet. But yeah, I think he's probably gonna stop over here for the night. And he did not have any luck with snaring back behind there before. I mean, he could try it again, but I think part of the problem was being so close to the snares, but I'm not sure. Okay, he has some fir wood. There's another limb up there. I don't think he needs that
I might have to drop some gear.
right now. Wrong corner. Yeah, we've got cattail that we should burn up. Wow, he should probably make sure to put that in a different pile. A little bit different pile. Yeah, he's tired enough that and stuff that he has lost significant carrying capacity for the moment. Yeah, I think he's well enough sheltered in here that he's not good unless things get really bad. He's not going to need all that wood, but better to have it. He's not quite ready to eat yet. Can he do an hour or so of reading? Because I think he's got at least one of those that he has meant to burn up that he has not finished reading yet.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, I think he has a revolver back at Mystery Lake. He did not bring it with him because he had no particular use for it. On Pilgrim. Yeah, he was leaving some cans here before. Yeah, we're just being unthrifty with matches again.
Come on. Come on. That's done.
All right, now we got that. I guess we better pick that up to make room for our deer meat. Such as it is.
I need to drop something.
I mean, yeah, you probably do, but... Alright, I'm gonna place one pot that ought to cook his first piece of deer faster.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Okay, he'll cook his deer. Okay, he better pick up his pot before he forgets. Okay, Struggle Man is struggling, but okay. He does want to do one more thing before he goes to bed. Well, besides place his bedroll, I think he will be okay without the fire going. I mean, he did get enough fuel.
Dusk, so night can't be far behind.
But I think he should be okay without the fire. But he did want to do one more thing before he did that, even though he is not doing well on the rest. And go ahead and prepare some of his tea to be. Okay, he's got 2 of each. I tell you what, we will try him for a couple hours, make sure he's not too cold, and I think he's okay in there. Yeah, he's holding temperature okay. Yeah, he's not, I don't think he's gonna run out of, well, maybe he should. We don't have much to give him, but I don't think he should be totally empty on calories by the time he gets up. We really want to keep that well fed.
All I can think about is food.
Try to get him somewhat topped up on sleep. Okay. He has other supplies to travel with. He can eat his kilo of venison to... Well, he'll take it first, apparently. How many sticks does this man have? Because getting a warming bonus would probably actually be good for him before... We should probably go get him a few more sticks, because I don't want to waste that longer supply of firewood. I think he may try to get that coal before he leaves too. Because I'm not sure if he's coming back here like ever. He can probably lose a can or two while he's at it. So he'll just try to go in the wrong place. Okay. He better just go ahead and drop a can or two. Yeah, he can drop at least 2 of those. No, you don't want to use it. He has a hard time letting anything go. He has at least 2 more cans of stuff on him that he's gonna probably eat, so I will drop 3 of those. Oh, yeah. We should check, actually, what kind of, what book he is ready to burn up. He's ready for practical gunsmithing, that he seems to have 2 copies of to go into the fire, no problem. And he can make some tea. Or heat the tea he already has. And we can go after...
Turned out pretty well.
I don't know that he really needs the warming bonus, but he can have it. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and make him some more tea. I think he should be... Yeah, he's reasonably okay on water for traveling.
I need to find food.
Well, you have some food, and that tea should give you a few more calories besides the warming. Okay, he's as warm as he's gonna get. I think we're out of here via the coal. Wrong side there. Because, yeah, I don't think he's coming back here. And I think, indeed, he wanted to basically skirt down the lake, down the side this way. And I guess we can check out what that is. There's some rose hips. Okay, I think that may have been what he harvested off of last time. I'm not sure. We got another prepared rose hips worth of them. But yeah, continue down this way. Well, let us do a quick sanity check. Yes. That should be the appropriate direction. Oh, hello, puppies. Those puppies want nothing to do with us. And yes, I'm pretty sure that we actually want to go up there, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to consult the map again. I think maybe we follow this down, actually, a little bit. I've only come into here once. Yeah, I seem to recall the logs are near. Okay, we can consult the map. He can stand by his logs and consult his map. They are a landmark. Okay. I am not entirely sure what it looks like coming out here. I really am not. I think maybe we check over here. It has got the sort of leany tree thing that can be some indication of trail marker status, more or less. I'm really honestly not sure where the hell we are going. I'm not necessarily seeing anywhere really obvious over here. This would be one reason that I wanted to get out good and early, because I'm truly not entirely sure where Struggle Man is trying to go to even get out of here. And yeah, that is feeling sort of like his not exactly superhero name at this point, Struggle Man. Okay, his warming up bonus expired. Okay, he does not seem to be able to go up that log. But yeah, I am seeing the leany tree thing over there. I'm honestly, truly not sure where this man is supposed to be going. As far as I can tell, over as far to the map west that way as he can. But I don't know what it looks like where he is supposed to go out this way, because I've never been. I really don't know. It looks like he maybe is supposed to climb up over those, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to accomplish this because it sure wasn't letting him that way. Does it let him go over this way? Because this looks like it could be a way out. Of course not. He can't lift his feet. But yeah, it looks like he's supposed to go over these logs, but I really truly do not know. I don't want him to get trapped here another night or something. I really don't. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way he can like sneak under him. I swear, this man, that's probably not where we need to go, but I swear it is frustrating this man can't lift his feet. I mean, worst case, we have to give him a little nap to save him, and maybe it's over this way. It did not look like it, but yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, I just didn't come over far enough, because I am a dumbass, basically. Okay, I do not trust that to have saved him from the last time I crossed over regions. I did not see the saving. I think I will indeed quickly try to find somewhere to stick him to save him and do a slightly sickening thing there again. But yeah, he should have a couple of climbs down, and there's looks like there should be some kind of shelter there that he did not check out, but yeah, he is not planning on getting back much into Forlorn Muskeg. I'm just at That is for the next session. We did successfully get Failman out of Hushed River Valley and through Mountain Town and back out. That is enough win for today, and it's getting a little late. I may actually stick around till like 3, but I don't have to be anywhere particularly early. But yeah, we'll continue down this way, and it looked like there should be a climb somewhere, and I don't think he's too loaded down to do it. He's gonna break multiple things that he's got if he continues the way he's going. Okay, you do not literally break things generally in here, but the way this guy goes, he probably would. He really would. We're going down these couple of kind of sketchy climbs. We may actually find some other shit that he had to drop at the bottom of this. Yes, we do. We find some other shit that he had to drop. Okay, and there's supposed to be some kind of shelter that he has not searched, and it looked like it was basically just around here. Okay, yeah. I don't think he even came over here before. Oh, he found a skill book. I'm pretty sure he got and read. He got another snare. That's good. But yeah, he found a little bit more of a cache, and he found a another bedroll.
I can use this.
Okay, that one is in better shape. He can swap it for the lower condition one that he is currently carrying. He does not need more spray paint. And the rate you're going, you probably better grab those painkillers, buddy. But yes, we're gonna send you to drop some of that gear. We're gonna drop the lower... Well, we're here. We're not gonna just drop it. We're going to probably spend time unwisely. Well, we'll check his condition, and if, yeah. He's not very sheltered at the moment. That's not helping his shelter situation with the way that is. That has him in a little better shape. But yeah, he may or may not need all of that. I'm not sure how much that will save him on encumberment. How much is one cloth? I am gonna check. He may just need to carry that fucker around with him. He's just got too much stuff. He always has too much stuff. Yeah, one is 0.1, so it's not going to save him any to break it down. He'll just carry them both. Because that's the way he rolls. But yeah, we found a couple more things. And I bet, well, I bet he is thirsty and he can stand a little bit of a drink. But I bet if he's motivated, which he kinda is, that's not what we want to do. I bet if he's motivated, he can work his way. Basically, he should be able to scramble down better than he could scramble up. But we'll check the time. There is also that cave over there, because he's been in that cave. He was hoping to go through that cave, I think. And that did not actually work out well for him. That was not what he meant to do. But yeah, checking the time. He's not going to stay here. I think we get down from here. I am hoping that we can make it to that train carriage that he can actually stay in. And yeah, you can tell I spent too much time in the UK. I'm automatically wanting to call it a train carriage. It's not a train cart, as far as I'm concerned, but I am neither Canadian nor British. As if anyone couldn't tell. I think, given the time, that we may be able to make it reasonably, at least all the way back to the train car if he's motivated. He's pretty motivated. I also think that indeed this is one of the places that he ought to be better able to scramble down than he scrambled up. There is a sapling, but he does not need that right now. Okay, this is obviously not where he would want to be scrambling down. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a place that he could scramble down better. I'm pretty sure that, okay, we don't actually have a rope on the rope bit. Yeah, that is obviously not a route down. Oh my god. He can do some sketchy ledge-to-ledge shit. Wow, slightly overburdened. I'm not sure how this man is going to get down from here. I'm really not. Because there is a spot for a rope and he has no rope. Well, I think, worst case, well, let's see what's over here. Probably not much. I may have been misjudging where he was exactly. This would not be the first time. Okay, there is that cave opening that I don't know that he's actually going in. He could theoretically find his way through there, but do you trust this man to navigate caves? I do not trust this man to navigate caves. Okay, I think this may be a way he can get away from here. I mean, worst case, he can hole up in the cave. And we can figure it out later. Okay. I think we may be coming up on a little better situation, because that obviously was not it. It obviously just really was not it. Well, there's a campfire that I'm not sure if he was responsible for or what. This may have been the scramble around here, actually. I think it may have been. I know, he's gonna break something if he does that. But yeah, I think he could go somewhere around in this general vicinity. Oh God. This is one of those, he got down here. I hope he does not have to jump off a fucking ledge and break his body in forlorn muskeg. I think he might. Yeah, he's doing sketchy shit again. But yeah, he's back down here. Okay, it could be worse. We're gonna look at the map. But yeah, he is at the waterfall. He took an alternate route down. He was originally hoping to take the cave from there to there, but that just did not happen before. Where he is now, I'm not sure how I am liking his chances to get to the railroad car. I do not think there is actual shelter at the shortwave tower. That looks like there may be things to grab, but that's not what he's interested in. He is interested in escaping forlorn muskeg and getting back into Mystery Lake. But yeah, it looks like his best bet is to go down this way to do it. Worst case, he should be able to hole up at the blind there, which honestly may be his best strategy today. I'm gonna see if I can get his sorry ass to that blind without freezing completely up. Okay, he's not that laden, it's just the wind. And yeah, we're back in Forlorn Muskeg. The ice is not worrying at all. I seem to recall that this section, well, there's really no real choice but to go up it, but if you stick around the edges, at least it's not too bad. But he can get away from this place, try to at least get a little bit of wind shelter going, and I suspect our guy probably should indeed maybe plan to hole up for the night at the hunting blind. He should be able to find some fuel on his way there too. But yeah, Forlorn Muskeg and ice. Not the most reassuring combo in the world. So I don't know how much difference it really does make in this game, since it's kind of impossible to see or tell what is actually secure. But he's sticking near the edges. Where he can't avoid it entirely here. Saying with the mic folded down, I'm going to try taking him this way, because while it is sketchy looking, it is not actively on the ice. I really do not trust any of the ice in here. We have learned too many times not to trust the ice in here. So we are avoiding the ice as much as we can. I do still love those slabs. And actually, given the conditions at the moment, I am wondering if that blind is the best strategy, or if we should try to bridge across to the tracks. Quite honestly. Okay, either way, we are pausing this, and yeah, I just can't leave him be. Either way, I think we should be able to go down and use that log thing and hopefully bridge across to the tracks. This map is showing areas of sketchy ice. I don't know that I trust that, but, well, trust him to actually do the thing properly, but yeah, that log thing should hopefully bridge us over to the tracks. Okay. And as far as I could tell, well, as far as I can tell, we didn't want to go this far over. As far as I can tell, we want to okay, I hope this is okay here. Because, yeah, he's going to be in a state if he... This should be that little spit of land, I think. Okay, let me do... He's losing heat because, of course, he is. Precious, precious heat. Yes, this is... I'm just sanity checking again. But I think this is the, kind of the place that he wants to go. To try to get bridged over to where it is back to the tracks. Of course, it is hard to see exactly where he is supposed to be going here. But I think that should be the log bridge he is aiming for. I am not sure about any of this here. Okay, I think he can sneak across that. And I'm not quite sure why he is trudging quite as hard as... He is crouched. That would fucking explain it. No wonder he was going so slow. He was crouched. Oh, that's... Why, well. We are doing our best here. That is hard to believe sometimes, but... I'm pretty sure that is the log bridgey thing we want to take. I don't think we can get on it from this end. I'm not sure. How do we get on it from this end if we do? Okay, I don't think this is a good idea. Here. Okay, I don't know that we can do that, honestly. I really don't. I don't think that is what we wanted. Those crows are sure interested in something down there. But yeah, Well, I am at least guessing that the, well, darker looking ice is thinner. I mean, that would be... Okay, we are playing it dangerous here, but we are playing it. For whatever that's worth. But yeah, I am going on the basis that the darker looking ice is probably more treacherous. And trying to pick my way across and probably doing very badly. I also want to go see what those birds are all about. This is not at all the route I was intending to take, but it's all good. What are y'all... We got a carcass. I mean, it looked like it should be a carcass.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
We're trying to get you something. Okay. He's not doing a good job here, but he is trying. Okay. And he is going to make the questionable decision to call the that ice slightly more trustworthy. He may be sorry. But yeah, no wonder he's moving so slow. He was crouched. This is not the first time that's happened. Okay, that seems to be a one-way log bridge that's not really reachable. Okay, he is... At least the wind is not so bad and he's not freezing. He is hungry and it's getting later. Worst case, he could like go around all the way around this way. Which is not what he had in mind to do, but... I can see that we are not that far from the lines. Well, I may go see what those crows are on about while I'm at it. Oh, it looks to be a dead guy again. I may actually take that hacksaw. You have anything good on ya?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay. That's probably useful. And he actually crouched again. Because of course, Struggle Man did. Of course, Struggle Man would. Now Struggle Man can see that there is the tracks over there. But how does Struggle Man get there? Not across that ice. You don't. Well, that bit may actually hold him. He's gonna run for it. And he barely was lucky with it. Okay, let's go for a quick sanity check with, he wants to get to those train cars before he... Okay. That would make that, map east. And map east is indeed the direction he wants to be going in, I think. That is, I think that may be a new record for Struggle Man. Struggle Man successfully crosses from one side of Forlorn Muskeg to the tracks without falling completely through, for once. And we are at the train cars with a couple of limbs. Cool. I'm not surprised this man is tired. He has been a busy boy, and that was a stressful thing that he just did. And by the time he has broken down a couple of limbs and gotten himself really overburdened, he'll be past ready for at least enough cattail to keep him from losing his bonus. Okay, we can cook that deer in a little bit, but we're going to top him up on emergency rations here in the meantime. Okay, he can find that train car that he can go in now, hopefully. Well, that was not as difficult as it could have been, but he successfully made it to the train car. He did. I don't remember if he actually left anything here. He left the spray paint, because he does not need spray paint. And I think we can drop some of that fuel probably. Well, he's going to want to burn some of it, but... Well, should have kept that, because the other is the fur. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be okay to stand here without the fire. But he's going to get a fire going so he can cook that piece of deer he found. And then basically we can send him to bed. And I can call it a night for him to find his sorry way back out again. After he's pretty much most of the way now. But he can take himself back into Mystery Lake, and after he gets up and has some more to eat, probably. Okay, since he's going to have that going, he may as well just throw the deer straight on it. Yeah, I was going to say there should be 2 cooking slots. And he better get some water going. Okay. Well, I think it would actually behoove him to take one of those emergency reclaimed woods that he was leaving in here and throw it on the fire. Make sure he has enough time for that snow. He'll eat the deer. Okay, he's not doing too bad now. For once. He had a not terrible run through, and yeah, it's probably a bad idea. I'm kind of greedy of him to carry 2 of the bedrolls, but he's got one back at home, but I did not know how long it would take this man to get himself home. Okay, wait a minute. Well, I think he should have enough calories on board to carry him through the night, okay? Okay, this man is indeed saved. And we're not even going to warm him up or anything yet. It is a bright new day for him, and a well-earned long-awaited end of the day for me. Well, time flies with games, but I really had better get off of here. But yes, thanks to everyone who actually dropped by. If you're interested in more, please follow, and I should have a streams. My schedule is on my page. I don't actually remember when the next scheduled one is. I may be back tomorrow night because I usually do end up playing something, but the scheduled ones should be listed. But yes, good night to everyone, and see you later.